I'm hoping that I'll be somebody one day, not just a lost cause halfway house. I want a big green lawn that goes on, and a family that loves me, yeah, that would be so sweet. Lemonade in the shade, and cold brew iced tea, yeah, I can picture it now. I'm gonna make it somehow, I'm gonna make it somehow. I wasted too much time trying to be myself, and trying to be like everybody else, cause I thought what I wanted was be wanted by the wrong rap. I'm part of town, going nowhere, hellbound. I'm chained to the same lane, brain wanna be big dreams. Just a loser with a bad scheme, yeah, but that's all in the past now. I'm going fast now, going fast now. I've been knocked down, kicked around, losing my footing all over town. Fell flat on my face right into the ground. I've been lost all my life, but I finally found out of the storm and into the clouds. I'm homeward bound, I was lost and found. Hoping that I'll be somebody one day, not just a lost cause nowhere in town. I want a great big house with a loving spouse, and kids that really love me, yeah, that would be so sweet. Lemonade in the shade, and cold brew iced tea, yeah, I can picture it now. I'm gonna make it somehow, I'm gonna make it somehow. I've been knocked down, kicked around, losing my footing all over town. Fell flat on my face right into the ground. I've been lost all my life, but I finally found out of the storm and into the clouds. I'm homeward bound, I was lost and found. I've been knocked down, kicked around, losing my footing all over town. Fell flat on my face right into the ground. I've been lost all my life, but I finally found out of the storm and into the clouds. I'm homeward bound, I was lost and found.
It might rain today, or was it yesterday? I don't know, I've been inside. It's been a while since I looked up at the sky. I'd consider if I only could decide which animal to ride. My makeup burns, but what lies beneath is too much to reveal. Life's easier when emotions are sealed. I like to keep on wondering what is real. Man, what's your deal? And so it goes. You can find me at my shows, telling lies disguised as jokes, through a sonnet or a poem. And when I put on a face, I never look upset. And when I give them a dance, they always write me a check. Tie a knot in a balloon and ask them, what do you see? It's a Rorschach test of your reality. You can hold it tight, but don't squeeze too hard. It'll pop in your hands and you'll be left with the shards. It looks funny when you stretch it, just don't pull it apart. You can sew it back together with a couple of scars. I'm disastrously distasteful, dazzling and dreamy. Call up anyone you know and they'll describe me as a genie. I'll make your dreams come true, turn impossible to plausible. Have a problem, come to me, nothing's unresolvable. I need your smile, I live for your dance. I live for your passion, I live for romance. And if unsatisfactory, give me a chance. I'll pull down the moon and tuck it in your hands. And so it goes. darkness for my bus, I am alone. The conductor asks for tickets and I groan. Open my mouth to tell a joke and he says, "You are the silliest motherfucker I've ever met."
Good morning, good afternoon, good wherever the fuck we are. I slept well. I slept so long. I slept for like 12 hours. So I got up and I was like, what am I going to do with my day? I realized that I have to sit down and watch all of Leadhead's videos like back to back and start like cutting things and like building a timeline. And I was like, that can wait a couple of hours. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, how we doing? Good morning. Good morning, I guess, to Kikan, Olivia, Gex Harold, how you doing? Melanine, who else we got? Metal Man, Rage is in. Fucking hell. Pinker's like, why are you awake? Yeah, no. I know. We're on like proper fucking, how did Olivia put it? Eurocuck time? We are on Eurocuck time, okay? This is very much like overtime streaming. I just thought I'd come chill. I thought that'd be nice, okay? So I don't know whether this is... I actually don't know whether I'm going to put this as members. I haven't decided yet. But I was going through my inbox that people sent me. I know Jack wants me to look at Matt. Like, Jack linked me something, and we'll have a look at it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it will be like a thing I get into today, but link it to me and we'll have a quick look. I've been playing Monster Hunter. That game is seriously addictive. I hit Monster Rank 100. I hit Monster Rank 100. I have gathered all the like rare resources around the world. My Monster Hunter profile thing looks very nice. It's I even decorated it with awards. I've really got into this one. But yeah, I'm probably playing with Chris later. So gonna watch cursed inbox stuff. I'm gonna watch some of the inbox stuff because I noticed somebody was like, Monday Matt still makes content, and I was like, oh really? How intriguing. I wonder what Monday Matt has to say. And he's done a video on Gamergate, and I was like, interesting. I'd love to hear. So for those who don't know, Monday Matt's kind of, it's really weird. Monday Matt's career launched off Gamergate 1, off the first Gamergate, off the original Gamergate. But what's interesting about it is Matt's career kind of, in many ways, was one of the biggest launching pads for Gamergate itself. Most people won't know the lore of this, but what essentially happened was, I imagine most of you, if you watch me regularly, know the Zoe Quinn stuff. But to recap, Zoe Quinn made a game called Depression Quest. And he's one of the earliest VTubers, isn't he? I didn't know that. I mean, possibly, if we count Polly the Polar Bear. Zoe Quinn made a game called Depression Quest. She got quite good reviews from this from a couple of games journalists. The claim was that she was sleeping with these game journalists. This claim came from her then boyfriend. This was posted, I believe, on Reddit and 4chan. It got picked up and carried. Now, one of the things that really kicked off kind of the YouTube sphere of people covering Gamergate was actually Monday Matt himself. Monday Matt did a video on Zoe Quinn, and Zoe Quinn false flagged that video. And when that happened, it energized a lot of other YouTubers to get involved. And there was a lot of defense of Monday Matt, and it essentially launched his career. It was, I guess, a linchpin point, a moment in history. So Monday Matt, for how irrelevant he became, at one point really, really mattered. Ironically, for what's done to him, not because of what he did. His skull thing used to move in sync with his speech. Really? I didn't know that. I don't remember that. That's fucking wild. Why are you British? Well, I'm mostly just Irish, and I was born in South Africa. There's very little English in me. Okay? To be fair. To be fair. I'm whatever you want me to be, or whatever I want to be given the day. Good evening. Good evening. Good morning, waifu. How you doing? Ethics and game journalism, so true. It's a canon event. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's a good way to put it. Pumpkin, is Zoe Quinn the person who pushed the guy who pushed the knight in the woods to suicide? I'm actually not sure. I can't remember who the fuck that was. Fuck off. That Matt is still talking about Gamergate. Yeah, I was fascinated when this got dropped in my inbox. Good morning, Chris. Chris, aren't you at work? Chris is just like, let me just check in on Beckett, boss. Let me see what he's doing. Oh, fucking hell. So obviously there's been a lot of discussion about the new Gamergate. I think Diesel was talking about stuff like this last night. I mean, we've got like a few things to watch. Somebody did a video on Monster Hunter as well, saying it was terrible, and I want to maybe watch a bit of that and tell him he's fucking wrong. This stream won't be super long as well. I actually have things to do at like 7 o'clock my time, so we're probably aiming for the 2-hour mark. We'll see how that goes. Yes, I just saw that Jarbo. I'd love to talk to Jarbo. Jarbo doesn't want to talk to me. Well, he might now. He might be like, well, this now he has 6,000 subscribers. Maybe I'll talk to him. But I messaged Jarbo like way back, and he never got back to me. It's very cruel. Hydra Dancer with the 5. I'm whatever you want me to be. Beckett starting early with the toxic girlfriend vibes. That's how we build this. Okay, that's how we do this. Fucking hell. Right. Okay. let's have a little look. See.
You know, like 10 years ago, nobody would have thought that Gamergate would be the central boogeyman of the internet, right? No one thought that. No one ever really thought that. But here we are, folks. 10 and a half years later, still the internet's boogeyman. At least now both sides can kind of agree that it has had some long-lasting ramifications and repercussions, good, bad, or the other, I guess, depending on how you look at it, which political aisle you're coming from, or, you know, whether or not you just want to watch the goddamn fucking world burn. I don't know. But either way, we're going to talk more about that. This is, I don't know, the Matt Jarbo Show, I guess. I'm starting to kind of do this thing where I'm just going to, like, talk about what's going on in the world, in my life, and my thoughts on shit.
This is gonna go badly. I can already tell that if this is what Jarbo is like, this is Jarbo's return. This has 341 views. Why'd you all still watch Matt? No, hate the player too, Jesus. Fuck. Can we have a renaissance of anti-SJW channels? Like, just like fuck, maybe we're due for it. It's really hard, because usually you'll get like a rise of anti-SJW channels during a left-wing or Democrat presidency. And that didn't really seem to happen. If anything, it sort of just like plodded along. And now there's like this re-emboldening from Trump. You can kind of see it from certain people's like content, as they're like, wait, so we can say slurs again? We can say mean things again? Let's fucking go. And it's weird from this like position of safety that's kind of occurred. Whereas before, it was a little bit iffy saying certain things online. That seems to have changed now. Wait a minute, is that fucking Monday Matt? It is! It is! This is brand new. Brand fucking new. Hot off the presses. Well, 13 days ago. For Monday Matt, hot off the presses. Monday Matt content.
As I scale back the live streams on this channel and I just focus on kind of putting my thoughts out there, whether you like me or not, I don't know. I don't really care. It's just more of kind of a sarcophagus for my thoughts and opinions for someone down the road to go, wow, this guy is dumb. Or who knows, maybe.
And that guy is me. It's really hard to hate Jarbo at certain points. Like, he has got better. It's like, you know how sometimes people go on like spiritual retreats? Jarbo went on a spiritual retreat and became an Uber driver for like 2 years, and it seems to have largely fixed him.
Maybe I'll have some kind of grand epiphany that will change the world. I'm not that. I ain't that fucking narcissistic, folks. All right. I mean, you kind of have to be a narcissist to do YouTube. You really do.
Thanks,
you really
Beetle. Appreciate you.
There's no way to put yourself in this position year after year, almost in some cases decade after decade, without being some kind of fucking narcissist. And that is, sure, I guess that could to some extent define me. But I think I can identify it, so maybe I'm not as bad as others.
Hey, BSKS.
Oh, okay. I know I'm giggling a little bit too much. I apologize.
I like this. Psychotically laughing while talking about how he's probably a narcissist is fucking banging. I approve of this age of Monday Matt. Dickers, Trump has emboldened the worst kinds of people to say the worst kind of things. Now the internet is all N-word this and fuck its members, fag that. Very sad. I'm crying right now. I know it's crushing. It's crushing, Dickers. Dickers, you can't write N-word in chat. You can't write that in chat. Not because it's TOS, but because you'll get arrested. You're in Britain. What are you doing? Didn't expect that to get past the YouTube auto mod.
This is not meant to be. I'm legit. I'm just trying to speak from the...
It's all right. The police... Do you have a license for that N-word?
Speak from the soul, speak from the heart, and just kind of give my thoughts on where things currently are, I guess. Oh, so today,
I think Monday Matt unironically would make a successful channel reviewing rocks. Like, just the meme of it. That's what he should have done when he got cancelled. He should have started a new channel where he reviews boulders. Like their roundness, their pricing. He held a girl at knife point. Fuck, I'd forgotten that. So yeah, Monday Matt was part of a church group. And this is the accusation anyway. I might dig the stream up. Because Mecca did a stream on it. Where he was at a church group and he liked this girl. And apparently he like held her at knife point. Am I remembering that correctly? Diane Abbott gave me the N-word pass. That's true. She is going senile. What is she doing now? She's not in government, is she? Is she even on the back benches? Didn't she lose? Didn't she step down? Fuck, that's... Listen, fucking Diane Abbott, Jesus. Do you know, fun Beckett law fact? The reason I got Twitter, the reason I finally made a Twitter account that was like, that I regularly used, was to A-log and tweet at Diane Abbott. That's actually the reason I got on Twitter. Because I can't remember what the fuck Diane Abbott was doing, but I was like, this is really annoying, and I want to read their tweets. So I actually made a Twitter account. That's like the origin point of my Twitter.
I woke up and I got a message from one of my listeners, and I guess Gamergate got credited for the rise of Doge, the rise of Elon Musk, the rise of Trump, I guess. And the article was put in Salon. It was written by a woman named Amanda Marcotte, or Marcotti.
Wait. Someone wrote an article crediting Gamergate with the rise of, like, Doge and things? Fuck. There's a really interesting period in academics where, like, in kind of like political academia, kind of post the Trump election, where people were writing books titled things like Control Alt-Right and From 4chan to the White House, which were basically making arguments about the the impacts of Gamergate and like 4chan on the US election of Trump. And what was kind of fascinating about it was clear that it was written by academics who really knew nothing about online culture. It was brilliant, actually. There was one really, really good study by some, I think they were Cambridge academics. They never got it published into a paper, but they gave like talks at different kind of conferences just about how 4chan raids worked. And they'd like tracked these raids between Pol and V and B onto like things like Tumblr and Twitter, and basically like mapped out their origin points and the way the like kind of spiderweb worked. It was really fascinating stuff, and it's completely sort of died as an academic topic. And now Salon is writing about it. What a fucking time to be alive.
Whatever her name is. And I only know this woman like tangentially. I'm blocked by her on Twitter, as I'm blocked by many people on the feminist side of things because of Randy Harper and the block bot from 10 years ago now. And then Will Wheaton pushing the block bot. So people who were just like, oh, those pesky gamer gators, you know, I got to block them on Twitter. I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of the people were probably shitheels and deserve to be blocked, as a lot of people on Twitter these days are shitheels and deserve to be blocked. But, man, it was wild, you know what I mean, to be part of this. Like, I think it was like was it 10,000 plus accounts that were like on this block list? You know what I mean? And a lot of them were just alt accounts. You know, Twitter likes to use the argument that it's got around 650 million people using it monthly, which is in no way accurate. There's so many fake accounts, so many bot accounts. I could go on there and say like something about OnlyFans, and I'll get 10 responses from people saying like, check out my OnlyFans, because they're all on automation, you know. Or you can say something about like Bitcoin or Ripple or any kind of anything involving crypto, NFT, and there's going to be...
Are we really doing old man screams about dead internet theory? Is that what this fucking... Oh, no. Poor Matt. Good times.
A ton of bots that are going to be coming at you, you know? And so you have to realize that, like, the dead internet theory applies to Twitter probably more than it applies anywhere else on the internet. And now that
that's just, listen, nobody uses Facebook anymore, but if you look at Facebook is literally, Facebook's actually somehow worse. Facebook is terrifying. Facebook's like, you know how like all these movies warned you about like internet dystopias or like corporate dystopias? That's what Facebook has unironically become. MySpace has more cultural value to it than fucking Facebook does.
God, AI, baby.
Hold your tongue. This man saved Western civilization. That's true. What have I done? What have I done recently? Sargon got Trump elected. Fuck. Like, Queeman's been watching a ton of Sargon coverage. I think it's because it's like he doesn't want to talk about any of the Hassan or Ethan stuff, I expect, or whatever. But it's been actually really interesting watching Queeman go over it. Because I've hit like sort of a limit with how much Sargon I can consume without like smashing my face into my keyboard repeatedly until either I or both break. I just fucking I can't. He's so fucking annoying. I wish he'd got elected. I wish Sargon had got elected. That would have been fucking Kino content. I think we missed a trick. I think there should have been a British campaign to elect Sargon as an EMP. That would have been fucking insane.
It's there's gonna be a lot more of that, a lot more automation. And I can't really complain too much because I pay for Publer, you know what I mean? Like, I have scheduled tweets that are scheduled for months down the road to come out, you know, in many ways.
The best ever Jarbo cringe was when he cried when he got his play button. Oh, fuck. Where is that video? I might have to find that quickly because that's fucking... You're absolutely right. It is just primo Jarbo content.
This is just being done to, like, I don't want to say farm engagement, but to kind of build a community of people who want to talk about movies. And that's why I got the $3 Theater channel. And hey, thankfully, during my shitstorm a couple years back, people left that channel the fuck alone. So thank you.
Spencer Howard with 5. Hey, Becca. I keep trying to ask Scott Ritter if he considered watching Lolicon instead of messaging kids and spreading Russian propaganda. Had to share. Thanks. Wait, what? What? Oh, is this like the coverage of it, or is this... Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Better than I heard that he's going to the play button. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm gonna send Tonka the play button. I promised it. I did.
Wait, is this an edit? Did someone fucking edit this shit? I had to send it to Tonga. So what? I've never seen this. Credit to Stefan Corbino. Interestingly, I keep trying to remember Stefan Corbino, and I've seen a Stefan Corbino in the chat, and every now and again I'm like, is that the same Stefan Corbino? Because if so, that's fucking wild. Okay.
Thank you, I guess. Thanks for allowing me to have that. Anyway.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I think I've got the real reaction. I think I've got the real one. Oh, I do.
My hands are kind of shaking right now. There's a letter. There's a letter here. Let's see what it says. It's from YouTube, officially. You've just done something very few YouTube creators accomplish. You had an astonishing 100,000 people subscribe to your channel. We know numbers on YouTube can get really big, but we hope you didn't lose sight of the reality behind that 6-digit milestone. Each and every person who subscribed to your channel was touched.
God damn it, guys. Fuck. We're gonna watch it through the music, but also, whoever you are, I hate you. You know, sometimes I think Twitter edits are the worst thing, not the Titanic music. Well, there goes my monetization for this fucking video, doesn't it? Fucking kill yourself. Right, okay.
Oh, man. Jesus fucking Christ.
It's like getting rickrolled by fucking right-wing trolls. You promised me! You promised me and you lied! Do you think they ever sit there and go, this is going to be banging in like 10 years' time when I fuck up a streamer's stream? Like, somebody will be... Listen, this is a moment people will want to fucking Google and just be like, yeah, I'm gonna... No ads for you! No ads for you!
Christ. I was, anyway, this is Armanda Marcotte lady, okay? Anita Sarkeesian 2.0. I'm going to go as far as to make that claim. And you know what? I hold nothing against Anita anymore. I don't care. She's exited the stage.
Oh, hold on. What was that?
Anyway. Oh, man. Jesus fucking Christ. I was, anyway, this is Armanda Marcotte lady, okay? Anita Sarkeesian 2.0. I'm going to go as far as to make that claim. And you know what? I hold nothing against Anita anymore. I don't care.
What even is Anita Sarkeesian doing? The last thing I heard about Anita was she was like touring game studios, talking about like the importance of inclusivity. Is she still doing that? Is that is that what her career came to? I think Feminist Frequency actually still posts things. She's just fucking amazing.
She's exited the stage. She got what she could. She pilfered what she could. She destroyed gaming in so many more ways than anything even remotely related to Gamergate. She did so out of fear, and she did so out of the implications of not listening to her or not entertaining her lunacy. All while she did whatever she could to...
She married herself. Oh, I remember when she married herself. Fuck. I mean, she's like Anita's great. I will defend Anita on one thing, and that's that she is like she's like the living stereotype, right? Like any stereotype you've ever thought of from about feminists, it's like, oh, Anissa's probably done that. Anita is responsible for Sweet Baby Inc. Yeah, but I don't know if she like is Sweet Baby Inc. Do you know what I mean? What? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, she married herself. For her, like, 40th birthday, she had, like, a wedding-themed birthday party, where at the end she married herself, which is just chef's kiss. There's a great clip of, if people know who Jameen Greer is, she's kind of like a second wave feminist, I'd say. Maybe third. I can't remember which waves are which. Fuck all of them. Right. Anyway, she's on this stage with Anita Sarkeesian and these other modern feminists, and it is the most unfucking comfortable thing to watch. It's brutal. You can see the look on Greer's face, like, what happened to the fucking movement? It's like, what happened to talking about women empowerment whilst Anita Sarkeesian's giving a speech on the dangers of neoliberalism?
Make herself the perpetual victim.
She's a total con artist. Okay, there is a video somewhere. Maybe I'll dig it up one day. This is absolutely 100% true. I'm not kidding. Anita Sarkeesian did a course on how to become a YouTuber. She it was like this, you know, in IRL session, you went to like this, I think it was like a 3-day course on like how to be successful on YouTube. And she actually gives like a statement at the end, like one of these like recording facecam like things for the promotion of the course to other members about how valuable it's been to her. It's real fascinating. Anita Sarkeesian is literally just the living embodiment of somebody who's a grifter. But one thing I find really fascinating is obviously, like, I was around during this, I was arguing with people, and people were talking about Anita Sarkeesian as though she was the authority. I don't think people realize this. I was like arguing with people, and it was, what was it? It was like people were arguing about intersectionality, and nobody would cite any academics on intersectionality. They'd cite Anita Sarkeesian. And when challenged on this and the fact that Anita Sarkeesian is not an academic, she's a random fucking YouTuber and feminist activist, they'd be like, yes, but academics are citing her work. Actually, Anita Sarkeesian's going to be one of the most important feminists of the entire history of like the world. And I'm like, in some ways, you were fucking right, because we're still talking about Sarkeesian and Gamergate fucking like a decade later, when all these people have already fucked off. Like, one day Jim is going to die and nobody is going to be allowed to talk about this ever again, okay? Like, Gamergate has to die with Medica. That's the trade. God can have Medica, but he's got to take Gamergate with him. They can discuss Gamergate in the bowels of hell. Fuck this shit.
And don't
Greer or whatever she's called fell off and is hated for being TERF. Yeah. I mean, like a lot of the UK TERFs, it's really interesting, are ex-Guardian journalists. They're all these sort of like mid 2010s, late 2000s, early 2010s Guardian journalists. For the Americanoids who don't know, Guardian is like a UK newspaper. And for years, they basically grifted off writing about feminism. And they felt really pushed out by the kind of trans activists. So loads of them just became TERFs.
Don't get me wrong, okay? People were dicks. I was a dick, all right? I'm not, like, pushing back against that and saying, like, it never happened. All right? But there comes a time when you know you're going to be posting stuff that is going to make certain people mad. We all do it. All right? I have this one guy who stalks me. Anything I say about AI, he's on it, dude. He doesn't, like, I've had to block multiple of his accounts. He's got a main account now. He still tags me, which is really funny. And in everything else. And so it's like, but everything I say about AI, he loses his shit.
Okay, new mission. I need to stalk Monday Matt and tag all his shit until he talks to me. Until he either talks to me or mentions me on one of these fucking videos, okay? New role, new goal. I just want to hear Monday Matt be like, this fucking Cope and Seeth guy.
Shit over. You know,
it's small things, you know?
So I will post things just to troll him because it's funny to see how mad he gets. So I can't really be mad at Anita for doing the same.
Spencer with the 5. YouTube keeps censoring my message, but Greer had a crazy funny rant in Australia, I think. More to come in chat? Really? Spencer, do you want to, like, fucking DM it to me? If you can find it, send it to me. We'll watch it.
Same thing, right? You can't really be mad at anyone at this particular point in time who fucking posts inflammatory content, incendiary content on social media because they're doing it to get attention. It's a sickness. It's a problem. It's a disease. We've all got it. We're all rabid with the social media disease. Not everyone, obviously, but those of us who do this, you know, with some modicum, I'm using that term loosely, modicum of success, will, you know, micro niche celebrity in some regards.
I'm sorry, what, Spencer? I don't remember the details, but I know she had a rant about trans women not understanding womanhood because they don't have to deal with a smelly vagina. What?
You know? I mean, I got recognized at a military base recently, so I guess I still have some of that, you know? Works out for me. But anyway, it's Amanda Marcotte lady. So she's caught the ire of these wannabe gamer gators. There's some people out there who you know, I don't know if it's Grums has got a thing with her or not. I don't know. They went after her because she had the audacity to push back, right? And she does. But you've got some of these guys that talk about her from the perspective of like levels of creepiness. You know what I mean? It's like, remember when Jordan Owen, and I like Jordan Owen. I've never disliked him. I've always had a soft spot for Jordan. You know, remember when Jordan Owen used to record these like 2-hour screeds, these rambling, incoherent vlogs, like from a bubble bath? And he'd be talking about Anita Sarkeesian, and you're like, oh shit, son. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? You know? Oh man, good old days of fucking Gamergate. Anyway, he would do things like that. You know, he would do things like that. And like, everyone thought it was.
This is why we need a true men's rights movement, Dickers. All right, buddy. Talk to morale. I'm sure you guys could sort something out.
Weird, you know, but you're not going to stop Jordan from being Jordan. That's just very true. And that's why it was one of the things that was so funny about that to me was like, again, people like this one guy, like, I think it was an 8-bit Eric, I think his name is or whatever. And he was talking about her. I saw a clip and he was talking about Amanda Marcotte and he's just kind of like I'd like, it was something creepy where he was like, I'd fuck you, or like I'd put a baby in you or some shit like that. Right. And he's clearly inebriated, you know, and then she responds to it by like, my boyfriend and my dad would like to talk to you, you know, firsthand or whatever. She's filed lawsuits against some guy named Smash JT. Who, the only thing I really know about this guy is like he does gaming videos, and
it's really fucking weird watching Matt talk about it like this. Like, yeah, it's crazy. Like, imagine all this stalking stuff that happened. Where's the Soyless Matt show? Where's the fucking Soyless Matt show? Monday Matt used to get super fucking angry about this. He like struck so many people. He like flagged so many people. What is going on? Sorry, just I don't know what. Fuck yeah, Dame Pesos, the Solis Matt show. The people did like parody songs. Monday Matt parody song. Fuck, it's so hard to find this stuff. Why can't we go back to like 2016? Right, if people find me Monday Matt songs, I'll play them.
and then he runs a website. And he uses ChatGPT to write the articles for his website. And but it's like this, he just copy pastes what ChatGPT puts out, like for the first like 2/3 of the article, and then I think maybe he writes like the last paragraph or whatever. From what I was.
Wait, fuck! Someone just sent me. Thank you, Killjoy. Right, okay. The court adopts parties. What is this? There's a fucking court case on this. What? What is actually happening? Why does this keep happening? So personal injury, assault, libel, and slander is the case. Oh my god. How did I miss this? Okay, I might have a look at that at some point.
Was reading, and I just had to laugh at that because I'm like, okay, I get it. All right, like don't hate the player, hit the game sort of thing. But it was so obvious. Anyway, he's being, I think, being sued by her. But these guys get off on that, man. It'd be like if Anita went out.
Damo Pesos used my drawing of Medica in a thumbnail one time. That's pretty based. I like Damo Pesos. I've always thought Pesos is pretty funny. He basically like ran the kill stream for a little bit as well, which was fucking hilarious.
Or any one of us, right? Because who would have been Anita's primary targets? It would have been me, Sargon, and Thunderfoot. Maybe Repsion. Maybe Amazing Atheist, right? Like,
hold on. So, did someone just send that to me? Okay, give me a second. Let me see if I can find this.
Oh, Matt? Yeah. I have something that'll really save you a lot of time, and it'll fill you up, and it'll really help when raising your kids. My mac and cheese with hot dog bits, but make sure they're diced up and pan-fried, mix them together. Delicious, and it'll fill you up.
Fuck cheeseburgers, shit. KFC, nigger, please. Nothing beats macaroni and cheese, sliced hot dogs in a pan, sweet as can be. Man, I love all these autistic recipes from these backwards stupid motherfuckers in my Discord chat. But Matt, how are you gonna diss your friends like that? Are you really this dumb? Dumb enough to let them record my ass for like the last 6 months?
With hot dog bits.
You know what I really hate? My dick won't elevate, and I'm not even 38. My gut's in the way, tired every day of hearing my girl fucking the entire NBA. Dude, what are you gonna do next? She's way past having unprotected sex. Guess I'll be bringing up somebody's rejected kids, cleaning up somebody's ejected jizz. Bunch of black guys standing outside, 91 African dongs in sight, and I'm hiding under the fucking bed, beating my bone from a safe space. I don't want to be meeting Tyrone face to face in case I get a punch to the head. Like when I said he should be paying at least some of the rent. Tyrone, are we good? Are we good? Oh god.
Shut your bitch ass up!
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
This was so fucking creative. I need a good version of the Polly the Polar Bear video. This is like a song version.
Me, Polly,
Okay.
polar bear, and I'm.
Fuck it. Fuck it. This'll do. This'll do. Bar's so fire it's gonna burn down the house. Thank you for the 2, gangster.
Hey kids, it's me, Polly the polar bear, and I'm here to tell you a random word of the day. My word today is nigger. Ever since
I can't believe he took this down. It was on his channel for so fucking long. He posted, like, I did see Matt post one thing on Twitter that actually made me laugh, which was like he was like shopping with his kid or something, and his kid came up to him with like a fucking Polly the polar bear, like the polar bear like puppet, and he was like, I can't buy this for them. Oh fuck. Okay, let's keep going. Dome Paces apparently had like some crash out of his own. Yeah, listen, it gets everyone. Listen, at some point I am gonna crash out. You guys realize this, right? I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna become like an insane egotistical narcissist. I'm gonna block everyone on Twitter. I'm gonna do things like, hey, you wanna talk to me? You get on stream or you're banned. I'm gonna start banning people from chat. Oh, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna quit. I'll quit before then. I promise you. I will quit before my crash out.
like make all that shit. And you know, and to be like, I don't know if she would have had a fucking case or not. I mean, not against me, I don't think. But like, you know, there is a dog pile. There was an absolute dog pile when she said things that that people didn't like. And I know I've been dog piled for saying shit people don't like, so I get it. But it's like she's, you know, Amanda Marquette is basically Anita Sarkeesian 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, 5.0. She's the improved model. And by improved, I mean probably way more damaging. I got nothing against this lady, to be honest with you. I've, you know, I don't agree with like some of the shit she's gotten, but she does have some pretty bad takes. Okay, so I don't think like, you know, the gooning.
Do people remember Frankie? Like somebody, there was like some up-to-date Frankie content, like from MTV, like whatever the fuck it was, where like their entire content was basically MTV, hey, black people are better than white people are racist. That was a fucking wild thing for MTV to do. Like, I can't imagine, even in the modern day, like a massive channel starting like a niche YouTubing channel, which was nothing to do with their core content. It was just like social issues posting. Real fucking weird. Guy Rides with a 2. Now you'll start quoting Bible verses like Lio. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay? No, listen, what I'll do is I'll become really cringy and start like quoting Revelations. I'll be midway through an argument with somebody and I'll be like, and I looked and I beheld a pale horse and you're a faggot.
Over her got a little bit weird. All right. It's like I've always found Anita to be attractive, but I've never said anything about it in
Wait, what? What did I just restart the fucking clip to? The problem is Matt is so fucking boring as a person. I'm like zoning in and out like through 5-second periods, and then occasionally he'll say something just fucking was like, what are you talking about?
So I don't think like, you know, the gooning over her got a little bit weird. All right. It's like I've always found Anita to be attractive, but I've never.
What? Excuse me? Wait, let's find some pages of Anita Sarkeesian. Anita Sarkeesian. Matt, come on. Come on, Matt. Seriously? What is this? Look, don't get me wrong. It's the eyes. It's everything about Anita. Anita is not attractive. I don't know whether it's like the personality bleeding through, but she looks like she's like Anita constantly looks like she's wearing a Halloween mask. I can't get over this. I can't get over this picture. What the fuck is this? She looks like, you know, like, what is it? Nickelodeon or whatever. She looks like a Nickelodeon actress. It's like, fuck, actually, have you guys been, like, there's a second Smile film that's just come out. And, like, she looks like one of the victims of the Smile Demon. Matt, no!
Said anything about it in any kind of capacity where you know it would be considered that level. And I've never said anything about it, I think, at all. This is the first time I've ever mentioned it publicly, right? Because I don't want that to be a focus. I never wanted that to be a focus, right? Like, I never wanted to be like, oh, Anita's attractive. Oh, you just saying that because you want to fuck her. Like, no, it's not the case at all. I have no desire to do that. But there's no denying that she's an attractive woman. You know what I mean? And that becomes the problem when it becomes, you know, when you go into this criticism of a person like that, and if you say anything about their physical appearance, then it alters a criticism. So when you've got like, I don't know if Smash JT has said anything about Amanda Marcotte, and she's not unattractive either. But Apic Eric has, and it's kind of like at that point, then it's like his criticism just kind of like dies. You know what I mean? It's like there's this guy I knew that really didn't like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. All right. And so like, and he would go out and to say things like she was a dumb whore, a dumb slut, like she probably got her education like in the bathroom of the bar she worked at when she was splashing her juices on the stall.
Oh, Jesus.
Or something like that, and I'm just like, bro, like fucking shit. Just admit you want to fuck her. Just admit you want to fucking beat your fucking meat to her, or you do beat your meat to her. And I called him on it. I told him, like, just admit you want to fuck her. He said, I don't want to fuck her. I fucking hate her. Like, bro, you don't go into a sexual thing like that. You don't go into a sexual thing like that unless you want to fucking pound pelvis.
Why does he look like a Jax Films knockoff? Holy fuck, I can't unsee that now. Actually, do you know what's kind of weird about this? He's starting to remind me of, like, this is almost like a Steve Shives look. Thank you for the 5, by the way, Jack. Where is it? He looks like Steve Shives. He's lost weight. Like, Matt's definitely lost weight, if this is his current picture. I mean, maybe it's just from a really good angle. Like, I hope he's... Like, Monday Matt's one of these, like, people who I want to see do well as a human being. But... yeah, fuck it. This is how I'll put, like, Monday Matt. Monday Matt is one of these human beings who I want to see do well, but anytime they make any content that I can possibly laugh at, I will do it. But, like, it's kind of out of love. There's something about Monday Matt that I find really fucking endearing. Wait, what's Welcome to the Wrong Side of History? What's Steve Shives talking about? When was this? 7 days ago.
Ever since Donald Trump started gratuitous...
Ah, fuck, he's back! He's back! The return of Steve Shives' political content. I can't fucking wait! Listen, Steve Shives is one of these people, like, Steve Shives is my anti-Monday Matt. He's a person who, like, I'll watch a bit of his content every now and again when I remember he exists, but I hate this man, and I hope bad things happen to him. Like, if somebody was like, yeah, Steve Shives, like, someone broke into his house, tied him to a radiator, and, like, fed him cat food for 6 days, I'd be like, based. Can we give that guy a medal? Like, can we say it was an art piece and, like, put the, like, footage of it in a gallery? But as Trump is back, I'm sure we're going to get some... Fuck, I'm going to make Steve Shives a regular placement on this fucking stream. I cannot fucking wait. Let's go. Let's see what Steve Shives had to fucking say. I can't wait to hear the opinions of Steve Shives.
gratuitously and ridiculously talking trash about Canada, threatening to impose increased tariffs on Canadian goods, saying that he wants to make Canada, the entire nation of Canada, into the 51st state of the United States, and just generally threatening and mistreating the nation of Canada and its people and its leaders for no reason whatsoever. Ever since he started doing that, Canadian sports fans have been booing the American national anthem when they hear it played during international games. If it's an American hockey team and a Canadian hockey team and they play both national anthems, they'll cheer "Oh Canada" and they'll boo the Star Spangled Banner. And
Yes, and? Okay.
I saw this over the weekend.
Are you blocked by Steve Shives on Twitter? I've never tweeted at Steve, so I doubt it. I like my Twitter account. It was created long after his like fucking blocking thing. But maybe we can make that happen. Thank you for the 2.
As I was watching, there was a wrestling event, a WWE event, Elimination Chamber, that took place in Toronto, and they had a singer perform both national anthems, and she sang the Star Spangled Banner, and the Canadian or largely Canadian crowd that was there in Toronto booed the Star Spangled Banner out of the building, and then, of course, they cheered to the rafters when she then went on to sing "Oh Canada." And I had a really curious experience of being happy and proud as an American to hear my country's national anthem get booed.
Oh my fucking god. Do you know what really, like, it's flooding back to me. It's flooding back to me why I fucking hated male feminists. Because imagine taking an entire social movement about another sort of demographic and making it about you. And this is not, that's normal sports shit, Lamau. Yeah, Nicandros, do you really think that Steve Shives is a big fucking sports fan, though? It's just, my god. Like, it's Steve Shives is the living embodiment of, how can I make this about me? The irony of Steve Shives as a feminist is he's more of a woman than most of the fucking women he, like, tries to defend. Oh my god, like, someone said something mean to me on Twitter. I'm gonna have to ban, like, everybody, guys. I'm, like, so abused. I'm, like, so victimized. Do people remember Steve Shives' girlfriend? Steve Shives' girlfriend is, like, terrifying. She's actually, and she's not terrifying on her own, but she's terrifying in, like, the interaction she has with Steve. Like, I'm convinced Steve was, like, beaten. Like, if Steve came out with a Google Doc, like, my ex-girlfriend, listen, I know I'm a feminist and everything, my ex-girlfriend used to beat me with a frying pan, I'd be like, yeah, that actually is starting to make a lot of sense. I mean, again, I'd understand. I'd side with her.
In another country. And I've never been super patriotic in that particular way. I've never been all that precious about the national anthem. If I go to a baseball game, I take my hat off and put it over my heart because everybody else does, and I'm not trying to be an asshole and stand out and be like, well,
bro, shave your head, dude. I need this as a soy jack. Oh, fuck.
I'm not doing that. Like, I do that. But if nobody else did it, I probably wouldn't do it either. I just have never been reverently patriotic in that way.
Chud thinks he has problems.
But I've also never been in the position of not only hearing the American national anthem get disrespected, but thinking that it was a good thing that that happened, thinking that it was encouraging that that happened. And that's the position I find myself in now, as do many, many other Americans who share my concerns about the direction that things are going. I've been thinking a lot lately about that phrase, the wrong side of history. Here we sit in early March of 2025, very early on in the second Donald Trump presidential administration, and it feels like my entire country is on the wrong side of history. We just recently had the now already infamous Oval Office meeting between Volodymyr Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, and Donald Trump, and J.D. Vance. And
I hate this because, like, obviously I'm a lefty. I'm a big supporter of of Ukraine. I have been, like, so I've argued with people. Over the, like, Ukraine stuff, even like the law tubers, when this topic came up on the Christmas stream, like, Ukraine's, like, such a major one. The Zelensky thing didn't surprise me. I'm a big supporter of I would pay more taxes to support something like that. I think it's the right thing to do. And obviously, I'm not a Trump fan. Sorry, I'm sorry for the, like, MAGA heads, but I'm not a massive fan of Trump. And yet, it's really difficult when I watch shit like this and I'm like, these people are also part of the problem. I do not think things would be like, you would not get the internet groundswell you do if it wasn't for the shits, like people like Shives back in the day. Now it's not like laying it all at the feet of just Steve Shives, obviously, but, like, He was part of this fucking movement. He was like somebody who was like notable enough to annoy people. And like every single time they did that, it just made everyone on the left look fucking crazy. Is there any mystery why things have turned out the way they have? If Canada was absorbed into the US, it simplified the rivalry between Finland and Canada in hockey. Silver linings? Silver linings? Star Sprinter. This is the type that thinks they are making everything easier with their partners. Reality is their partner is actually doing all the labor. Yeah, I listen, I don't know what their relationship looked like. I remember a video years and years ago where Steve Shives is talking about how he had to learn to be a good partner with like I believe his partner was on with him. And it was like the most awkward shit because he'd say something and she'd just sort of glare at him and then he'd like change his position midway through the video. It was real fucking cringy shit. But yeah, she was like a radical feminist. I don't know if they're still together, but she was like a proper fucking rad femme.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio was there too, although people forget that he was there because he mostly was just kind of trying to disappear into the couch. I saw someone on Twitter or somewhere on social media say Marco Rubio was shrinking so far into that couch, I was worried that J.D. Vance might try to fuck him. I thought that was a great line. I wish I could remember specifically who said it. We just had that happen where it really felt like that was an eye-opening moment for a lot of people because that's the moment where it became undeniable. Donald Trump's loyalties have been known for a long time. Donald Trump's loyalties to Vladimir Putin and Viktor Orban and Milei and Bolsonaro and just, you know, the dictators of the world. Fucking the Kim Jong-un, the dictator of North Korea, for Christ's sake. We've known for a very long time that Donald Trump's heart is not with other leaders of democracies. His heart and his loyalties and his aspirations are directed at the autocrats of the world. This is not news. We've known this for a very long time. It's been obvious, but it was still shocking to see it put so blatantly on display for all the world to see. Not behind closed doors even, but out in public with reporters and cameras in the Oval Office. To have an American president and vice president, and technically Secretary of State, although he was just kind of shrinking into the couch, openly advocating for the Vladimir Putin Russia point of view against the president of the country who Putin's Russian army invaded, and to have Donald Trump, the president of the United States, browbeating and bullying the president of Ukraine.
You know, I've just realized for all the people who've like celebrated Trump getting elected, like especially like kind of like general right-wing commentators, you guys know that you've just like kickstarted or saved the careers of like people like Steve Shives, right? This has 166,000 views. Xander Hall is probably going to get another 4 years of his career like lifeline from Trump being in office. If you go live talking shit about Trump as a lefty creator now, you're going to start making money again. And I think that's fucking unforgivable. But Guy Rides with a 5. Behold a pale horse and you're faggot, damn it. Damn it, Becca. I almost laughed driving my car when you said that. Finally got home to post this. Bless. No worries. Listen, we were so close to these people dying off the internet. We were so close, and then Trump had to get elected again. Why? Dude, bring on the left-wing Labour camps. That's fine. Listen, as long as these people's careers die, I'll trade. More shit for us to laugh at, though. Yeah, true. It's weird. Like, it's weird seeing this, because I checked in on Steve Shives midway through last year, and he's, like, posting, like, Star Trek shit. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe he's given up. Maybe he's given up. And no, here we go. Here we go. Steve Shives, wrong side of history. Allow Steve Shives to give you the most fucking bargain basement takes on politics. Crypto with 2. 4 more years of spur content. No need to complain. Fuck. I'm gonna turn myself into like an anti SJW channel. Starts printed with a 5. Does Xanderhall still broadcast? The quartering pissing into a bucket? That was a weird arc. Yeah, Xanderhall still makes content. He's like living in a basement or some shit. Fucking as it's the quartering, I guess. Quartering's like fucking how did we let the quartering survive? How does the quartering have like over 1 million subscribers? Like, if there's anything that makes you like lose faith, like occasionally you'll see someone do well and you're like, how? How can, like, what, it's almost like an argument for atheism. Like, what god would allow this? Xanderhall threw up on stream, so there's no room to talk. Wait, what? How did I not know about this? Critical, can you send me a clip? What the fuck? Hasn't he mostly been a Star Trek channel? That's all I know him for. Yeah, like, he's mostly been doing Star Trek for the last, like, 2 years. He does, like, these fucking terrible cringe skit videos. But Steve Shives is one of the, like, original SJW channels. So it doesn't really surprise me that he's, like, dipping back in. Fuck. It's gonna be a good 4 years. Or a terrible 4 years. I don't know. It'll be mixed.
Whose president, whose country was invaded by Russia, and saying, you need to be nicer to Russia, and you need to stop acting like such a tough guy, and you need to be more grateful to the help that we've given you, and you need to do this, and you need to do that. And why are you so insistent on continuing to make war? Why don't you want to make peace? And he's saying this to the guy whose country was invaded, not to the leader of the country that invaded him. He would never say that to Vladimir Putin. He would never talk like that to Vladimir Putin, the guy who actually started the war, the guy who actually invaded the other country, the guy who, if Trump is...
Oh, fuck me. Okay, let's see what else Steve has to say. I can't sit here listening to him fucking bang on about fucking Putin. What have we got? Trump's Russian... Oh, he's doing skits about Trump? How do we fix the Democratic Party? Oh, we're watching that. Oh, we're watching that. That should be fucking great. Voters' Remorse Helpline. Let's have a look at that. Trump's Russian handler.
Donald? Everyone? How long have you been waiting? About 40 minutes. That's nothing. I was going to be on time, but I was catching up on the new season of Kitchen Nightmares, and I realized I only had 1 episode left, so I figured, what the hell, right? It's not...
Oh, God, this is fucking awful. Hold on, let's watch Xanderhall throw up on stream.
Just nodding their head as if you're a child, and...
Absolutely.
Going...
Wait, what?
Just nodding their head as if you're a child, and...
Absolutely.
Jesus. Fuck.
Going along with what you're saying, but not actually internalizing any of it and, like, introspectively considering what you're saying. So, like, a Cheeto sounds to me kind of like that. Like, a good person on the outside, but, like, intellectually, and I guess morally, they're kind of, like,
I've never
shallow.
seen this before.
And they
What
don't
the
really
fuck?
look inward at themselves and try to, like, critique their own ideas to the point where, like, you know, they constantly backslide back to those dog shit takes until eventually they alienate everyone. Like,
sure,
Absolutely.
I think that you're probably right about that for a lot of people. What? Did Xanderhall just die?
I think
Did he?
Xanderhall died. No.
Okay, guys.
In the channel where we're watching it from, yeah, I saw that.
Wait, everyone stop. Calm yourself,
He's
calm.
throwing up, guys.
Oh,
He'll be
fuck.
just a second.
Hey guys, so just be a man. It'll be a second. Nay with the 20. Remember, Punch Nazi and the Dividing of Shall I Buff Capture the Flag edition. Will we finally get Bearing's latest episode of Trumpy Bear 2016? Woo, fucking hell.
Christ.
Hi, Lonnie.
I'm okay. Are you?
All right. That is unfortunate. The things Zan does for his career.
Got it all. End it.
I puke for charity.
Good.
You know, that should be the next $1,000 goal. Xander Hall pukes for charity.
So sorry for laughing, Sam. I'm so sorry for laughing.
Please.
I'm not. Like,
This is.
he does it to himself to an extent, but also he's having fun.
Go to the bathroom. Why can't you ever throw up in the toilet?
Oh, give it to
Okay,
him,
I'm
Lonnie.
muting him. I'm muting him. I'm muting him.
Okay, but yeah, sleeping in a
Okay, Sam is muted, everybody.
I don't know if he's gonna catch up to this part of the stream, but Lonnie, for the love of God, please keep giving Xander Hall shit about not using the fucking trash.
So-
Holy hell.
So, Chad, how's everyone doing tonight?
Oh yeah, sorry. We were talking about something, and I just lost my train of thought. Fuck.
Yeah, I think. Oh yeah,
we were talking about your friend
like,
Cheeto.
Conservatives.
Right.
and,
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. Send me a palate cleanser. Fuck is this? Got a song for Pride. I'll watch that. Watch that later. What the fuck? Okay, also, congratulations, guys. I am so proud of you, as always, because you hit the goal! Please enjoy this little sticker, okay? Well done. Well done. I'll get chat on screen. I'll do the thing that I promised that you paid money for. I'll do my job as a streamer. Oh, fucking hell. I like daytime streams. Daytime streams are great. Note the crack lady who helped Xander Hall in the call. True, Kyrides. Yeah, that was his fucking... She was like a meth addict, wasn't she? Or some shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. Let's put you there. Let's go to live. Let's go to live on the chat. Okay, cool. Now we'll set another goal. What the fuck? Ah. There we go. Nate with the 5. Best part of this clip. Why can't you ever throw up in the toilet? How many times has this happened? So many fucking times. Clearly. An error occurred. Please try again. Okay, I can't set goals for a second. Fuck it, whatever. Let's go. Let's go back to Steve Shives. Let's see how the fuck has he continued to make this terrible content. These weird fucking... What's amazing about Steve Shives is he is just incapable of being funny.
Not like you aren't still gonna be here. Anyway, Donald, my name is Damon, and I'll be taking over for Alex, who was recalled to Moscow. I want to start by... Damon is my real name, in the sense that it is my legal name. I think you might be asking if it's the name I was given when I was born, and obviously it's not. The name my parents gave me is Dmitri, but a name like that would attract unwanted suspicion given my job, so it was changed when I came to this country. Now then, I want to start by...
Is this meant to be funny? Does anyone find this funny? If only this was satire. Let me check back on this video in 6 months to see whether it's simply humorous or precognition. Oh, Jesus Christ. Trump needs to register as an agent of a foreign country. Oh my God.
Okay. Donald. That's 2. You know baseball? You know how many strikes? Okay. I hope we understand each other. To answer your question, the reason I don't sound Russian is because I've lived in the United States since many years ago and trained to serve my country in this way. That's how I have mastered your language and ways of speaking with such perfection. I'm like Kevin Costner in No Way Out. You haven't watched that one? Well, now you know the twist. So you can talk about it with people and pretend you have watched it, like you do with Citizen Kane. Now then, finally, I want to start by relaying a message to you from the president, and that message is, Stop calling so often. When you were given that number, it was with the understanding that it would only be used for emergencies. Do you remember being told that? Nope. Nope, it's not story time, Donald. I just need a yes. Do you remember being told that?
Jesus Christ, this is fucking painful. I'd vote for Trump. If no wonder he fucking won. Steve Shives is like a litmus test for how unfunny the fucking left is. I think Steve Shives will become the new Keith Operman. I think Steve Shives will fucking... I cannot believe... To be fair, thank God, this only has 36,000 views in a day. And to be fair to it, you know, maybe people... I'd love to see the watch time on this. What's the new Noah video? Can you link it to me? Please stop it. Okay. This is so true. What's the next one?
Here's a story that was published.
How to fix the Democratic Party. Let's have a look. Let's hear Steve Shives' thoughts on how to fix the Democratic Party. Steve, I'm all ears. Tell me about it, buddy.
Several days ago on Politico by Adam Wren, headline, Centrist Dem Group rails against leftist identity politics and purity tests. When several dozen Democratic political operatives and elected officials gathered at a Tony resort off the Potomac River last month, frustration boiled over at the left wing of their party. Democrats had become too obsessed with ideological purity tests and should push back against far-left staffers and groups that exert a disproportionate influence on policy and messaging, according to a document of...
I'm sorry, what the fuck is this?
If you like my videos and want to help me make more of them and faster, consider joining my Patreon. Thanks. About a month ago, the 6 million subscriber YouTube channel H3H3 Productions released a video called Content Nuke Hassan Piker. In this video, the host, YouTuber Ethan Klein, alleges that the political streamer Hassan Piker is an extremist that supports terrorism and terrorist groups.
And over time, I started to learn that my co-host, he really likes...
Accuses Hassan of being a rape denialist and goes on to accuse him of prolonging what he calls the Israel-Palestine conflict with his radical views.
This conflict will never end until people realize that Palestinian liberation and Israeli security are not mutually exclusive. You need both, and it can be done, but not while people like Hassan...
This is an hour. This is an hour going over what the Content Nuke and the other YouTubers... Okay, let's go ahead. Let's see if he talks about... Okay, I don't care about any of this. Because I saw Turkey Tom in the thumbnail. Please tell me he's going to talk about the commentary community. Oh my god. I can't stand Noah Sampson. I'm watching the Noah video. Willie and Tom are in the video. Willie and Tom are in this video? Okay, what does he say about Tom?
Washing and justifying his comments.
Meanwhile, Asmongold gets a 15-day ban for having a spicy take on the war.
So you have someone like Asmongold who breathes the wrong direction, says
There's
the wrong
also
thing,
Mooter in it.
instantly gets banned.
In this situation, one could, if they were to extend the charitability, could say that Asmongold was probably referring to extremists in the Islamic religion. Extremists in the Islamic religion.
The case of Asmongold's suspension from Twitch was then weaponized against these pro-Palestine voices, most notably Hassan, in an effort to get him deplatformed. To do this, they compiled a number of short clips taken from Hassan's live streams, using them to accuse Hassan of things like supporting and promoting terrorism.
Fuck, listen, I just cannot care. I just cannot care. I don't give a shit. Like, the Twitch war itself and the Ethan Klein stuff, I've never been plugged in enough to Ethan Klein. My general take on the Twitch war was, like, stated a while ago, it only hurts smaller creators. I think it's a waste. I don't know why people are surprised that Hassan got, like, the shortest ban possible and was back. It's like, yeah, obviously. I'm like... It's hit a point with me, like, mentally, where I'm like, I got annoyed at Dan Clancy not Dan Clancy, Dan, like fucking Destiny Dan, over the Twitch stuff, because I'm just like, well, all it's done is sort of like just fucked Twitch's other creators, and like Twitch has been irrelevant as a fucking platform for ages. It's basically just Hassan and fucking e-girls, right? I fucking listen. Noah Sampson having a bad take. Ah, oh, Jesus. At least Steve Shives is funny bad. Noah Sampson's just like, oh god, I want to tear my fucking eardrums out. Mudahar is the commentary equivalent to BuzzFeed. Brutal.
Takeaways from the gathering produced by the center-left group Third Way and obtained by Politico. The group of moderate Democratic consultants, campaign staffers, elected officials, and party leaders who gathered in Loudoun County, Virginia for a day-and-a-half retreat where they plotted their party's comeback, searched for why the party lost in November and what to do about it. Much of what they focused their ire on centered on the kind of identity politics that they believed lost them races up and down the ballot. And Politico also published the actual 5-page document that was produced by Third Way, and I want to go over a couple of things from it in a moment. But first, let's be clear about what this all is. Third Way is a group representing centrist and moderate Democrats. And their solution, after their big meeting, to make the Democratic Party more successful is to make it more moderate and more centrist. Shocking. This is kind of like if the owner of a grocery store put the manager of the meat counter in charge of finding out how to make the store more successful, and he came back with the recommendation to get rid of the produce section. This was not, they didn't take any polls as far as I can tell.
Yes. Double down. Double down. Never. Don't worry. Trump winning the popular vote. Trump winning the popular vote was actually because the left wing wasn't left enough. That's why. Listen, everyone knows that moderate voters, if you're not left wing enough, they're just going to vote for the most right wing party they can. They didn't take any polls. They didn't do any Listen, here's your poll. The fucking popular vote in America. The levels of fucking cope are amazing. Holy shit.
They didn't make any effort to actually engage with the electorate, with Democratic Party members, just in the general public, with people who voted and people who didn't vote.
Does Steve have other clothes? Only when his girlfriend lets him buy them.
Kind of take the temperature of the actual room as far as the Democratic base, or people who might be part of the Democratic base but aren't because they don't usually vote with it. This was just a bunch of centrists and moderates getting together and talking amongst themselves to figure out what was wrong. And surprise, surprise, they concluded that they're the ones who can fix it. Let's talk about this 5-page document that they produced. So here are some of the things that Third Way says are, in their minds, after they've discussed it with each other for a day and a half, they have figured out why the Democratic Party has problems connecting with the working class. Here are some of their ideas. There's an overemphasis on identity politics. They say many working class voters feel Democrats
It's just the economy. It's largely economy, and like people want an actual message behind things. Doesn't matter whether the message is good, bad, or makes sense, by the way. I don't want to get too far into the politics of this, but what we're going to see a lot of over the next like 6 months, a year, then it will die off a little bit, and then we'll get it in the run up to the like next election, which for America, their elections last a long fucking time. I mean, a UK election is maybe a month. Like our election cycle is a month. In the US, it's like I think the last one was over a year long election period, which is just fucking insane. Identity politics is a fucking red herring. It is a red herring. People want to know that they're like, most people want to know that they can afford to feed their families, their work is paying them well, that they have the their quality of living is going to either continue at a decent rate or improve. It's really this isn't fucking rocket science. So it's a major issue for like UK politicians dealing with the EU because they lost control of certain things that would manage the like baselines of the working class through just how much kind of policy the EU set and how much Britain adopted. It's not difficult. It's really not difficult. But the problems of like a global world are just way too complicated for like simple sound bites, which is why if you give simple sound bites, which is what Trump does and what some other populists do, both left and right, it does appeal to people because you just target the things they see day to day as problems. It doesn't matter whether it's right or wrong, whether it's fixable. Super simple. It's just a ploy to make everyone fight each other. Yeah, just create your enemies. Super easy. But from a left-wing identitarian perspective, from the like SJW perspective, no, we need more of that stuff because the argument is, and I'm going to preempt Steve a little bit here, is if you're not making those arguments, the people who want those things won't side with you. They'll like either not vote or they'll vote against you out of spite, which there is some truth to that, but not massive amounts. It's like, again, I don't want to get too far into this, but it's partially true. It's not as true or as simple as people like this want to make it out to be. I just really want to hear Steve say the simplest thing, which is, you know what we need is we need a socialist reform agenda. We need to make things more socialist. If the Democratic Party was just filled with socialists, everyone would vote for it because everybody likes free stuff.
Prioritize niche identity-based groups with overbroad
niche. Dude, I've got an excuse when I can't read things. It's niche. What are you talking about?
Unifying messages, making them feel excluded rather than included. There's the faculty lounge problem. Democrats are often viewed as judgmental, out of touch, and dismissive of those without elite education or progressive views. This makes the party seem disconnected from everyday people. Isn't it rich, by the way, that the people diagnosing this problem diagnosed it while they were at a day-and-a-half retreat at what is described in the Political article on the subject as a Tony resort? Failure to prioritize economic concerns. While voters struggle with jobs, wages, and inflation, Democrats are seen...
You will probably say we need a liberal Joe Rogan. Oh, fucking hell, yeah. I loved hearing those takes during the election. They were great.
...is more focused on cultural and social issues than on economic progress and opportunity. Weak messaging and communication. Now, this one I'll give them. This is absolutely true. The party's language is often vague, politically correct. Well, I don't think that's a problem so much. And overly intellectual.
Shocking. What a surprise.
Making it hard for working class voters to connect with democratic policies because you know how fucking dumb working class voters are. You have to explain it to them like they're 3 years old. I do, in general, though, I do agree with that point, that democratic messaging is not good. Fear of dissent within the party. Democrats are perceived as intolerant of internal debate, where questioning progressive orthodoxy results in backlash rather than open discussion. Candidates and operatives need to feel more comfortable just saying no to activist groups and unpalatable.
Isn't it funny that basically this is the entire conversation that happened in the UK after Corbyn? This is like a genuine criticism against the Labour Party in the UK is that they're the party of the like kind of middle class in the south. It's why they lost so much of the red wall over here. Like a lot of northern voters, which are sort of like seen as bastion left-wing locations because they're, you know, very working class, they're very unionized, just voted against Corbyn because they just and the accusation was, well, it doesn't really speak to their interests, their needs. And then Starmer came in and the accusation was, well, also, this is somebody who's never been, like, basically knows nothing about the North. In the end, what killed the Conservative Party in the UK was the fact that, well, fuck, it was such a mess that no one could vote for them. but it's not like Starmer's particularly popular. Though I think Starmer's doing pretty well. I think Starmer's doing better than a lot of people recognize him as doing.
Palatable far left ideas. What far left ideas has the party said yes to recently? Seriously, like what are they talking about? And also, what is this fear of dissent? Since when do the progressives and the far leftists run the party? What are these people talking about? It's people like this that run the party. Like they're saying, put us in charge. They're already in charge. Who are these far leftists and progressives that are so in charge of the Democratic Party that they're kicking people like this out or making people like this afraid to voice their concerns? Where is this happening? Here's another one. Attachment to unpopular institutions. Democrats are seen as defending elite institutions, academia, media, government bureaucracy, while being critical of institutions working class people value.
Fuck, is this what we're getting for the next... Haven't we got past this point? Steve Shives is the less popular left-wing version of the fucking quartering. Okay. Don't worry, I'm not going to subject you to too much more of this. Voters Remorse Helpline. Let's watch another Steve Shives, classic Steve Shives sketch. I can't wait. I'm sure it's a banger.
Voters Remorse Helpline. State your remorse. Okay. And why do you regret voting for Donald Trump? The price of eggs. Yeah. No, that's a popular one. So, if the price of eggs was of concern to you, why did you vote for Donald Trump? He promised to bring the prices down. Of course he did. How did you think that was going to work? You weren't sure. Okay. Voters Remorse Helpline, confess your failure. And why do you wish you had not voted for Donald Trump?
Are we still doing this? Are we still setting up straw men? And pretend... What is this brain rot content? This is... I don't know what you're talking about. This is serious biting political commentary. Fuck, it's hard to make fun of because it's so, like... It's so unfunny that I'm... Listen, Steve, I'm having to do all the heavy lifting here. Oh my god.
The undocumented people who work for you are too scared to come to work. So if you own a business that depends on undocumented workers, why did you vote for Trump? You didn't think they'd deport your people because your people work hard. Okay. Voters Remorse Helpline.
Nobody has ever said... I have not seen anybody say that ever. What the fuck kind of straw man is that? Yeah, no, listen, I knew that illegals were bad, but actually my illegal workers are really... Nobody has said that. Nobody's ever said that. Is this supposed to be funny? I think... He's so self-fucking righteous and smug. Yes. Yes, I love Steve Shives. I really do. He's a treasure. I hope when Steve's dying, he's making this on his fucking deathbed. I hope he's making these videos from the fucking hospital bed as they're like pulling the catheter out of his dick. Has this guy ever talked to a human? No, he's only ever spoken to feminists.
And why do you regret voting for Trump? Drugs are too expensive. Makes sense. He did sign an executive order to roll back initiatives to lower drug prices on literally his first day in office. You're the child of undocumented immigrants. You voted for Trump and he deported your parents. So, take me through your decision-making process when voting for Trump. What was the most important issue for you? Immigration. You regret voting for Trump, so why did you vote for him? You didn't like how the black lady laughed. What are you remorseful about? You didn't vote for Harris. You couldn't vote for Harris. Why couldn't you vote for Harris? The genocide in Gaza. I definitely understand why you could feel that way. Let me ask you, what made you think the people of Gaza would be better off with Trump as president? Are you there? Voters Remorse Hotline, what are you crying about? You regret voting for Trump. Let me write that one down. Why do you regret voting for Trump? Because he laid off so many federal employees. But he promised to do that during the campaign. Isn't that what you wanted? Oh, you were a federal employee and you got laid off too. So kind of, I just fucking, I can't. I don't know what to say to this. I'm about to go, yeah, that's a fucking... do you know what? I will agree with Steve Shives on one thing. The fucking people who were like, I'm not voting for Kamala because of the Israel Gaza conflict. And I'm just like, oh, that's kind of dumb, isn't it? I mean, again, I just feel like you can't really complain at that point. Becca, this is torture. Okay. You think this is bad? Let's look at what his content was like. So before all this kicked off and he started posting about like fucking Trump again, he's doing like retro reviews of Star Trek. Where's the fucking terrible one? Arguing with myself about free will. Oh, okay. Democrats need to be fearless. Okay, let's do this one. This is what his content, this is what his Star Trek content is like, okay? You think his political content is bad? I'm Lieutenant Alan Ebeling, and I'm a safety officer assigned to Starfleet's Division of Operational Risk Management. I'm currently here in the Draught system at one of our newest outposts, conducting a safety inspection ahead of the arrival of the majority of the Starfleet crew. What about these floating beams over here? What's keeping them up? Prayers? The Draughts are a deeply spiritual people, and they originally constructed this space station in accordance with their beliefs, which are basically pantheistic. They worship this omnipresent, invisible benevolence called the goodness that they believe is powered by their faith in it. We think it's actually just a stronger than average magnetic field, which is why certain objects are able to levitate like that. But they really need to install some physical supports under those beams because they are load-bearing, and that magnetic field is kind of in and out. So obviously this facility wasn't built by Starfleet. This is a Draughtish space station, and Starfleet is assuming...
I regret being a Star Trek fan. This video is what I think lobotomy feels like. I swear he stole this bit from someone on YouTube Shorts. All his fucking Star Trek. Hold on. Starfleet HR. Let's have a look at this. Maybe, listen, maybe it's just one bad video. It happens. Maybe the next one's better.
I'm Captain Thomas Fisher, and I am the commanding officer of Starfleet's HR Command, which is headquartered here on Starbase 1. I've held this post for coming up on 3 years, and I've served in HR for a total of 22 years. What is HR? Basically, here at HR Command, we offer support to members of Starfleet, officers, and enlisted personnel in the areas of career and workplace management. We assist personnel in pursuing career paths within the service. We settle disputes. We offer guidance during the enlistment and discharge processes. We provide guidelines to commanding officers. It's a fairly broad operational area. Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. HR stands for Humanoid Resources. And because I can guess what your next question will be, non-humanoid Starfleet personnel are entitled to the same supports we offer, but they have their...
Holy fucking shit, it's woke. He's made Star Trek HR woke. Like, this could almost be a blatant fucking satire. No, hold on. Kind of rips this guy off. Give me a sec. Let's see. Let's have a look.
Hi, I'm Mason, and I'm conducting the safety audit on Shittsville. Am I allowed to say that? I can see here it says you have all the essential services, which is great, you know, police, ambulance, fire department. However, they are all on a single road 5 kilometers out of town. Why is that? Oh, thanks for the glass of water. Oh, it's a bit tangy. It says here you have 10 schools. Fantastic, education is great. However, 9 of them are elementary schools and the other one is a university. Didn't want to bridge the gap there? No. Who did the roads and the trains and the buses? Because they're all wonderful. I don't have a bad word to say at all. Except up until the spaghetti interchange. How did this happen? I'm actually impressed it even functions. While we're on the topic of who done it, who did the water system in this city? Okay, the sewerage system goes after the water pump. The way it's set up, everyone would be drinking their own... Oh no.
City skylines. Please make a city better than this.
He just ripped this dude off. What the fuck? Okay, listen. Maybe I'm being unfair. Maybe he's just getting into the sketch. I want to... Does it get better? Their own department. That would be the beings with atypical morphologies resources, or Baymore Command. Its headquarters is also here at Starbase 1, 2 levels down on the other side of the dockyard. Not a very busy office. Starfleet is mostly humanoids. In fact, I think more than half the non-humanoids in Starfleet are stationed here at Baymore. I've actually gotten to be real good friends with the CO over there, Commander Thickweck. She's a Vecumorg. They're kind of like talking squids, only they live in trees. Don't ask me how that happened. I fell asleep during evolutionary astrobiology. It's nice we have it, though, you know. Baymore. Most of the galaxy is still unexplored, so someday there might be more of a need. Maybe in the future, Starfleet will be a majority talking tree squids. In the meantime, the corridor outside their section is an excellent spot to sit and read, especially around lunchtime when the windows are facing Jupiter and, you know, nobody's ever around. What challenges does working at HR Command present? Well, it is challenging, first of all. Holy fucking shit, this is boring. What are the comments? Space is weird, stuff happens should be a tagline for all of Star Trek. Paramount, hire this man for star-based officer comedy. I don't know who this person is, but you need to seek professional help, as Steve liked it. Having a HR person be awful at following confidential rules is extra funny to me. We have such problems with admirals. So true. Yeah, I call BS. Everything about this guy, from the consensual relationships formed to the, well, you know how the captains get their personalities altered by Telebros, to promising to get the admiral transferred instead of discharge, reeks of CYA. What the fuck? Oh my god. Wait, what? Hold on. This is a submission from one of my from an actual friend of mine. It's like, occasionally I watch your streams. You should watch this. I'm like, okay, let's go. Steve Shives, Drunk Batman. It's 20 minutes long? Yes! Somehow it is 20 minutes fucking long.
I gotta say who it is. Hey! Hey you! Hey you! Hey you!
He's been making these skits for 14 years. Steve, put the fries in the bag, bro.
Hey, wake up!
What?
Wake up! You're in my house!
What's going on?
dress up like that?
What are you doing? What do you want? Where am I?
Are you Batman?
What?
Are you Batman?
Yeah, I guess. Oh.
What are you doing in my house? You're
Oh,
on my couch.
Jesus
What
Christ.
is this? Hey, you kind of a handsome man, aren't you? Hey, you.
What?
Hey, you.
Oh.
Are you drunk?
What?
Batman.
No, I'm not drunk. Oh, I'm a little.
Batman, why are you drunk in my house?
I'm a little drunk.
Why?
I'll be alright. I need to walk. Just give me a minute.
How do I know you're not trick-or-treating or something like that?
I'm not trick-or-treating.
Prove it to me. You got something. You got something to show me? Some kind of identification?
If I were trick-or-treating, I would have asked you for some candy. Have I asked you for any candy?
Hey, Batman.
This is like this is like a terrible porno. I've never seen a man look so much like a rapist unintentionally. Holy fuck. Go Rise with the 5. If we are showing Batman cosplay, I demand you show me Lio tasing that guy at BronyCon. What? You mean when Lio tased creepy reading? This is incredible. I'd never seen this before. What the fuck?
I don't care if you're...
We owe Channel Awesome an apology. Thank you for the 5. That is so true. Listen, Doug Walker, all is forgiven. It could have been worse. Jack Walker with the 5. This is art, but remember, art can still be shit.
You're not really Batman or not. You sure are handsome, little thing.
Oh god, I've got such a headache. Ugh.
Batman.
What?
You can stay here as long as you want.
Oh, thank you.
You can, you know.
What's your name?
My name's Slocum Sally. It's good to meet you, Batman.
Don't talk so loud, please.
Batman, why don't you want to love me? Batman?
Look. Oh, I just need a minute.
That's a hell of a utility belt. Yo, gee. You caught my camera with your bat wings.
I just need a minute.
On your head.
Is that taping anything?
No.
What's the
I'm
red
kind
light?
of blind, and this helps me see.
What's the red light mean?
It means it's off.
Okay. Oh, man, how did I get here?
I don't know, Batman. You just... Why are you drunk, Batman? Batman's not supposed to be drunk.
I was chasing somebody.
Who you chasing?
The one with the thing on his... The question guy.
Doom and gloom?
What? No, the guy with the...
The Joker?
The other one.
Props to Steve for not taking this down, because, like, if this was being shown to people, if people could just access this and see it at any time, I'd kill myself. This is, like, actually suicide-inducing. Holy fuck. Starsprint with 2. Some things should just stay offline. There is no way this isn't, like, fetish content, right?
Oh, the Riddler.
That's, I guess, yeah.
Question mark, man.
He drugged me. He gave me some... It was, some kind of a genetically engineered long chain... Whatever. Alcohol was the only antidote.
Yeah, I heard that before too, Batman. You don't have to lie to Slocum Sally. It's alright. Hey, what's under your mask?
That mask looks so tight on him. I like to think Steve was normal before this video. And then he put the mask on. Then no one cared who I was till I put on the mask. And it like fucking gave him brain damage. Like, why is it? Dude looks like a fucking hamster.
Yes.
My face.
What's
Oh,
in your
you can't
mask?
see. No, no.
Oh no.
Because.
Hold on. Hold on, we've got another one. What the fuck is this?
Hey, Steffi. Hey, Steve. How's it going? Not bad. Yourself? Pretty good. What are you doing? Oh, just messing around. Cool, cool. As you're here, can you do me a favor? Sure. Google Girl Scout cookies for me.
What? I'm fucking dying. What is this? Oh, fuck. Hey, enjoy it. Can you Google Girl Scout cookies for me? What? Steve. Oh, bro. Oh, fuck, I'm crying. Rotting Ray with a 5. Just woke up. How's everyone doing? Good morning.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it would be nice to get some Thin Mints or something, but I don't want Girl Scouts coming to the house. I just want to get them through the mail or something, you know?
I don't want Girl Scouts coming to the house. It might have issues with the cord. Oh, okay.
Box of Thin Mints, box of lemonades. Did you Google it? I'm Googling as we speak. Do you think it's creepy Googling as we speak?
What is this? Okay.
Do you think it's creepy how Google employees say ask Google instead of Googling? What? People who work for Google. When they talk to each other, they don't say Google it. They say ask Google. Like, I need to find something out. I think I'll ask Google. As though Google is a person. They don't just say Google it at Google? Apparently not. And why do we say it? Why do we say it? Is ask Google what we should be saying? Is that the proper phrase? I have no idea. As far as Girl Scout cookies go, if the Google people are all saying ask Google, what, are they laughing at the rest of us when we say Google it? I'm sorry I brought it up. Are they trying to establish some kind of a search engine syntax?
I didn't notice. Someone just pointed out the best part is the Teddy shot could be just a picture, but it's a video. You can see it refocus and shit. He filmed the Teddy for the correct amount of time rather than just having it as a picture. Holy fuck, that's funny.
Caste system? So all the hip in-the-know employees can say one thing and look down on the great unwashed and snigger at us as we say something else? I'm sorry I brought it up. Does it go beyond Google? Do regular people say Bing it, but people who actually work for Bing say something completely different, like, let's give it a Bing? I don't think they're doing that. You don't?
I'm starting to understand. I'm starting to understand why Steve Shives became a male feminist, because the only way this man, you know how I've said before, like male feminists are like generally speaking like incredibly predatory. It's literally the thing of hey girls, you can trust being around me because I'm a male feminist. You can trust me. I'm safe to be around. Not like those other guys when actually they're like fucking psychos. I think Steve Shives may be the embodiment of this because there is no way this motherfucker was getting laid as anything other than a male feminist.
They're too busy sending out resumes to Google. Do you still want to know about the Girl Scout cookies? Yeah, what'd you find? You can't order them online. You have to buy them directly from the Girl Scouts. One of the little wretches would have to come here. Forget that. Or you could go to a booth. Like when they set up outside the entrance at Walmart. I suppose. Nah, forget it. I suppose it's just as well. Don't they discriminate against gay people?
What?
I don't.
What is going on? What is this fucking... This was in... When did he make this? In 2011, and Steve Shives is being like, well, it's probably best I don't buy Girl Scout cookies. They're homophobic. Bro, he's been like this for 14... He's been like this forever. It's just
I think so. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure they do. That's the Boy Scouts, not the Girl Scouts. It's the Boy Scouts. They don't like gay people. Like, if Rachel Maddow wanted to be a Scoutmaster, she couldn't be. Correct. But she could be a Girl Scout leader. I believe so. David Sedaris. Couldn't be in the Boy Scouts. No.
This is almost like an art form. I'm in awe. I'm in awe. Could you imagine if the whole of Steve Shives' career is actually just him playing a character? Like, he's not like this at all. Like after each like stream or video or conversation, he's like in his house and he's just like the most racist, sexist, homophobic. Like he's sat there like watching the election night and being like, yes, Trump won, because this whole thing's been like a fucking bit for like years. He's just like the ultimate troll. And, you know, I'm saying it out loud, and actually part of me is like, I hope that's true. I hope that's true. If Steve Shives comes out with like a memoir, like there's a note after he's like dead in his like will where he's like, by the way, Lamau, I voted for Trump. I'm actually a right winger. You all fell for it. I'd be like, internet hero. Completely. Listen, I think Steve Shives would become my personal hero if that turned out to be true.
But he could be in the Girl Scouts. I guess so, yes. How does that work? Well, the Girl Scouts have a non-discrimination policy. The non-discrimination policy doesn't apply to the Boy Scouts?
Jack with a vibe. This isn't a video. Steve just forgot to take his psychosis meds and just started talking to the stuffed animal dog. Yeah, he's actually filming this for his like doctor just to assess.
They have their own no gays allowed rule? Yes. Well, what sense does that make? Why not have the same policy for both, across the board? They're separate organizations. What? The Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts are separate organizations. They have nothing to do with each other. They sound like the same thing. Just one's for boys and one's for girls. Nope. Two different groups. No shit.
Okay, this seems like... Okay, we'll watch the end of it.
But that makes no sense. It's like they're willfully trying to confuse people by having the names so similar. You purposely invite an erroneous conclusion. Like the Christian Science Monitor. Has nothing to do with Christianity or science. Or Christian Science. What?
Steve likes to curse.com. Okay, hold on. Let's just... what's the oldest video on his channel? So let's try this again. What is this? Riffing on mail call. Oh my fucking god.
Hey, Stuff, how's it going?
Hey, Steve.
What are you watching?
Antichrist.
Have you seen this before?
Terrifying. This is unironically terrifying. What the fuck am I watching?
No, but I've been very anxious to see it.
Are you sure you want to watch it?
Oh yes, of course. I heard it was an excellent film.
Are you sure you want to watch it?
Yes, I've been looking forward to it for months.
Okay, sure.
How did you not know about this? Fuck, well, I only really watched Steve during his like anti-SJW period. I never thought to dig deeper into like what he used to be like. I didn't know any of this existed. This is Linkara levels of fucking absurdity. Holy shit, is Steve Shives just like... Is he just like a clone of Linkara without the comic book shit? Like just replace out the comic book shit with Star Trek? Is that all Steve Shives is? Oh my god.
Inhale on a count of 5. Calmly. Just follow. Easy. Never screw your therapist. No matter how much your therapist may like it.
He had political explanations to Teddy. What the fuck, Nate? This is so to be clear, like when I was watching Steve, it was long before I was streaming. We're talking like I was watching Steve Shives, like people shit on Steve Shives back in like 2016, 2017. So I don't think I ever covered Steve Shives when I was doing Twitch politics shit. Ever. I think I started talking about Shives again with Diesel. What the hell is this audio? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I don't have a pair of those. She should be more careful with those scissors. Ooh, welcome to Somalia. Huh?
Okay, this is actually psychotic. I'm amazed. Right, okay, let's see what else there is. Holy shit. Has no one ever done a good video essay on Steve Shives? Fuck, I need to... I need to redig Steve Shives. Holy fuck. Because, like, for me, the thing I was like interested in with Steve was when he was doing all the kind of like male feminist shit. So I never went further back than that. I have no idea. What the fuck is riffing on me? Okay. Okay. Okay, give me a second. Let me I'll keep this playing while I take a phone call, apparently.
You want to watch wrestling, don't you? Do you mind? No.
Getting interrupted. Getting interrupted. Stuffy is a Teddy's predecessor. This. Oh my god. Maybe I was more aware of the cringe because I was right wing and he's fun to shit on. Like I liked watching people shit on Steve, but I just never saw anyone cover this. Fuck. Maybe we need maybe we need a renaissance. I'm down to look into Steve. Holy fuck. I hate the world. My god. Like, Steve is, like, anti-edgy. Okay. I saw another one of these fucking Teddy ones. Or is it? Stuffy chose a charity. Let's have a look. Bearing covered it if you want references. Yeah, I'll don't dig through. Is Bearing's content still up? Because he went through that whole thing where he got like done for the copyright shit for the bear, right? And then he had to change a little bit of it. But yeah, like fucking if people want to tweet old Steve shit at me, I might do a stream on him. I might do something actually structured because this is I feel like he only has the stuffed animals because he couldn't find anyone willing to sit next to him. Yeah, like, what is this thing as well? That is a horrifying fucking stuffed toy. He changed it over? Yeah.
These are only 90 minutes, right?
Yep.
How long is that without commercials?
I don't know. Mind if I pause it? I need a drink.
You want that couch is fucking dire. I listen. I thought this is the first time I've seen it. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Anything from the kitchen?
No, thank you.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Jesus fucking Christ, Stuffy!
What?
If only you had a strong woman living with you, Steve.
You have to put the lid on the goddamn Coke so tight?
I do if I don't want it to go flat.
Mail's here. And this one's for you.
Why are we watching gay porn? It does! All these videos feel like a gay porno. They feel like the intro to a gay porn before he fucks the teddy bear.
Oh my goodness.
What is it?
It's my uncle.
He's dead.
Oh. Were you close? Which uncle?
Floppy.
Uncle Floppy's dead. What happened?
Well, apparently the little boy who got Floppy for a birthday present was fighting with his little sister over who got to play with Floppy, and they got into a tug of war, and you can imagine the rest.
Yeah. So, who wrote the letter?
Teddy Lorix Bands.
Floppy's fiancée, Desdemona.
What's she, like a stuffed Neapolitan Mastiff?
He wrote and starred in a comedy horror? What? Fucking what? No way. No fucking shot. Okay, if somebody can find me a copy of Steve Shives' comedy horror, I'll watch it on Kick or something. Where, like, I don't know, I'll make it a throwaway channel on Kick and we'll watch it there because it'll get, like, fucking copyright struck. But holy shit, that's funny.
She's a stuffed warthog.
You plushes are a liberal bunch, aren't you?
It's been a long, hard road.
So, will there be a funeral, or...
She doesn't say, but probably not.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck is this? A few words about the darkness. Okay.
As many of you regular viewers know, I am involved in a film production company here in Hagerstown called Neon Real Entertainment. I'm a writer for them and also sometimes an actor. And we've been producing a film for the last few months called The Darkness and Tom Marcos. It's a film that I co-wrote with Rob Talbert, who wrote the original screenplay, and it's his concept and his idea. And we've been shooting it over the last few weeks. We just finished up most of our principal photography last night. It's coming along so good.
Wait, hold on. There's a trailer? There's a trailer for it?
Andy and Amber are about to relax and enjoy a romantic evening when they receive a visit from a remarkable stranger.
Well, an invitation inside would be a good start. Name's Tom Marcos.
His name is Tom Marcos, and he is the devil himself.
How's the novel?
He comes with an extraordinary story to tell. A story that just might change the world.
You write about Michael and his deception.
And he wants Andy and Amber to help him tell it.
What?
What is this? What is this?
What's hell like? Hell. It's other people.
Oh my god. In 2012, Steve Shives made a horror film. I don't know what to do with this fucking information. I need to see this movie. I need to see this movie. Fuck. Back at movie night. Yes, absolutely. My name is Tom Marcos. His name is Tom Marcos. Guys, I think his name is Tom Marcos. Nate, Steven Stuffy gets scared silly. Steve Shives, multiple stuffed animals character, make an appearance. Holy fuck. I will take that. Okay, look. I had other shit to do today. This was only going to be a quick stream. Stephen Stuffy's Dimension of Fear. Holy fuck. Okay, listen. We're not done with Steve Shives, okay? I'm not done with Steve Shives. I will do more on... I might do more on Steve Shives later this week, actually. I'm gonna have a cigarette, and then we're gonna wrap up. I've got no one to raid you into, either, unless, like, Dickers wants to go live in the next, like... Dickers, you have 10 minutes to go live if you're sat in chat. And if you do, I'll raid into you. I'm searching for it as we speak. Yes, please send it to me. I will make a Kick account. I'll announce it in the Discord. I'll put it on Twitter, and we will do. If you can find it for me, we will watch Steve Shives' movie. We'll do a song. We'll do a song at the end. I'll put the whatever the fucking song is at the end. If I've got no one to raid into. Because I have other stuff I want to do today. I need to start the Leadhead stuff. And I need to deal with some of the chat. See, I can do short streams. I don't know if this is going to become members content. I will leave the stream up for another like bit, and then it might go members. So we'll see how that goes. It's just chilled out stuff. I tagged you fan up on Twitter, by the way. Interesting. Let's have a look. Oh, based. Dude, that's fucking banging fan art. Oh, I love this. Dude, that's so good. Oh, dude, I might use that as a PFP. That's really good. I really like that. Oh, fuck. Okay, I have multiple people trying to find this fucking movie for me now, okay? You have to hunt down the film. Matt Powell. Yeah, I'll have a look at Matt Powell at some point. We will get to it. We will get to it. I think that there might be a now recording stream tonight as well, I think. So. I'm glad you liked it. First full streamer I watched. I'm assuming you mean first full stream. Yeah, I'll occasionally do daytime streams, especially when I'm on holiday and shit. It's nice to do some. This is very lazy content for me. It's just finding random shit to laugh at. Don't want to use the same Kick account as the Futa-loving Cockmaster one. Did I have a Kick account? No, I'll probably do a Cope and Seethe like Kick account. I'll just make one. Ask Bearing for material. He's archives most likely. I've never reached out or spoken to Bearing. But I might do that, yeah. There'll probably be some stuff up on the farms, I'd imagine. Might have a look through. All the artists are amazing. Genuinely love seeing everyone's work. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Somebody messaged me today, actually, about another, like, content creator messaged me about artists in my community and whether people took commissions and things. So I've been thinking that I might do like a section of the Discord where everyone can just put a little bit of like portfolio, like really limit it down so like each person gets like a post, and then people can scroll through, and if people want to do commissions with that person, they can like get stuff. But I know somebody's looking for like stream animations and some background stuff, so I'll see what they want and see if there's anything that they can be like directed to. Because it's cool. Like, a lot of people show off their artwork through my channel, which I love. So it'd be cool to see people getting some work or portfolio shit out of it. Yeah, agreed. They almost make me want to draw fan art for the first time. The streams are just my other, like, fucking, or the other artists. And to be clear as well, like, in the Discord, you don't have to do fucking art of me to post art in the Discord. Lots of people post, like, a ton of stuff that's nothing to do with this channel. And get some good attention. Which I think is pretty based. Pretty based. Okay. Is Dickers actually going to go live? What the fuck is Dickers' channel even? I need Dickers' channel. The Dickers. There we go. He's running down the clock. I don't know if he'll go live, but we'll see. Everyone should show their art? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. When was he last live? He last live like 3 days ago? There's no way that's right. No way that's right. I posted Chris shitpost art in the Discord. I've been adding more stickers as well from the Discord. So I need to get more server boosts. Holy fuck, the Kristen Arc one. That's really fucking good actually. Copy link. Let's do this. Copy link. Chris is a drug dog is great. That wasn't last night, it was about 14 hours ago. Oh, okay. Well. As I say, if he goes live, then I'll raid him. If not, then we'll just end. We'll just end. Okay. Is that it? Is that it? We've got no hope. No hope of ridiculous anything. Okay, let's have a look at this. Dear Freud, I know you're dead, but I wrote a song for you.
If you look hard enough, like really, really hard.
Okay, cool. Fuck it. We'll end on this, I guess. Okay, listen, this has been fun. I'll either be doing an hour recording stream today or tomorrow or some other shit. I've got a video to work on and some other random stuff that I'm doing. I don't know when I'll next be streaming, but then again, I never fucking do. I hope you're having a good week, and I hope the rest of your week goes pretty well. Thanks for chilling out. Peace.
If you look hard enough, like really, really hard, you'll find a dick pretty much